I gotta see something out of AL, bro. They gotta start closing these games. They gotta start closing their fucking big wins. Just gonna be first pick Kaisa. Hope carry us on the Kaisa. I mean, it is decent prep. I mean, you have Gala and Hope in the game, and the idea is like Kaisa's just OP for both of these players. Orianna into Talia. I mean, that's generally a good pick. The thing is, here you can't take Xayah and Rakan, right? Which is one of the things people like playing into Kaisa lane. So I assume that AL is going to ban Xayah 4-5. Maybe they ban like Xayah Jhin. Jhin is pretty good at following up things like Pantheon, right? Just the Wukong. Yunara. I don't really like the idea of playing Yunara into Wukong, Talia, and Kaisa. That just sounds bad to me, no? Like, it should be very hard for you to actually find times to open up where you can get damage off and you're not just getting one shot. Like, your range is not that long on Yunara, so it doesn't seem great to me, to be honest. They banned the Nico because they don't want to get Nico Kaisa'd. Okay. Alistar ban. Just gonna be Rel then? For Kayle. Kale's a big Rel player, so I assume that he's just going Rel on 4. They're kind of picking top on 5. I wonder if in this game Flandre would want to play Sion or if he wants to play something else that has more like threat. Because Yunara's pretty good at chopping through tanks. What do you think about Yunara so far? She's kind of like Xayah to me in the way that I see her. In terms of like how she outputs damage, it's like she's good at killing frontline. She's good at chasing down things. Oh, they go Sion here immediately. She's good at chasing down things. She's good at killing frontline, but she's like Xayah without ult. You know, she's like a more damage dealing Xayah that doesn't have Xayah ult. They take the Rel away. I mean, Kayle will probably just play Rakan here. Rakan is pretty good for him in this game, I would say, because he has a tank, right? He has Sion, so he doesn't actually need to play something that's like frontlining as a tank support. Oh, Rakan is banned, actually. Never mind. He'll go... He's probably just going Nautilus, honestly. But maybe he goes Leona, actually. Surprised they banned Rakan here, to be honest. If there's a Rakan ban, it's probably better to just take Rel on 4, because that's what I thought they were originally doing when they banned Alistar, and they probably should have done that. But I guess it'll just be Nautilus here. I mean, Kaisa Nautilus should be fine in lane into Rel. Yunara, you just got to be careful level 1. Level 1 Yunara and Rel can absolutely shit on you. I do think at the end of the day, this is like not that easy of a game to play Yunara in. Like, doesn't Yunara have a lot to deal with? Like, it's very hard for Yunara to get pure front to backs where she's not getting like Wukong doesn't get an angle to one-shot you. I mean, I would assume that Wukong would just be very good into Yunara just with how both champions play, right? So you have Wukong, which I think is good into Yunara. There's the Nautilus that can just ult and make it very hard for him to play. You have Sion that's pretty tanky up until Yunara has LDR, and then Kaisa can always send on Yunara when anything good happens. So this guy is 1 HP. What happened here? No flash on Wei, and he's 1 HP. All right, we'll take it. Yunara will be long-term AD carry in pro play? Yeah, I think so. Cambion seems like it has enough stuff that is just useful. I mean, obviously it just depends on numbers. Like, if it just becomes Giga Nerf, then probably not, because it doesn't have utility. The only AD carries that are like long-term that are picked in every single meta are like Jhin and Varus, because they both have utility. So it's very hard for them to be in a situation. Oh wow, WE. This is pretty smart. This is pretty smart from Tarzan. With this, he's going WE to steal Wei's camp. Jhin and Varus, they just have utility, so they're kind of in every meta. When it becomes lethality AD carry meta, they're good. When it becomes a crit AD carry meta, they're good. When it's long range, they're good. When it's like strong laning, they're good. Smart from Tarzan, I like that. Smart play. They can maybe gank bot here as well. I think they could probably hard force on Gala here. Heal forward on him and just send. I mean, they probably can't kill him unless Gala really misplays, but they can get a sums. They can get a sums here, I think. He missed. I mean, they got his flash. Flash for flash is fine. Kind of bad for Hope. Okay. Kayle has no flash here. He's probably dead, to be honest. Maybe Hope could trade one back. I think that's fine for both. And there's no first blood in the game anymore, right? So doesn't really do anything here. Hope gets dove the second that he looks at I mean, they know that Wei is here. I think Hope is just getting dove, unfortunately for him. Trying to keep the wave off the turret because he knows he's dead. He's dead. And there's no flash on Wei. Maybe he can't, actually. Wow. Tarzan came to cover it. Pretty bad for the bot lane, though, I would say. Flandre TPs so that they can't force. Kayle walks bot, and he's able to cancel the recall. So both top laners had to TP bot. Flandre gets an extra part of a wave, but it's good for AL because they're getting the wave that's pushing into them here. So Gala ends up losing out a bit from this. He'll be okay, though, because he got some solo experience on the original push, so it's all good. The shield you get from your W. Crazy. Gala is just murdering him. Wow, they just don't know the timings where they can fight. Wow, they just got murdered in this lane, bro. They just tried to engage on Rel and got murdered. Completely just f***ing clapped. That is so bad for the game. Well, that's probably game losing. Now that Yunara is 3-0, they just don't know when they can fight and when they can't. I mean, I assume they can fight at 6, right? Like, they should theoretically be able to fight at 6. I mean, the fact that Shanks cleans this up is, like, fine for him. I guess he'll get part of the wave. It's not actually game losing, but man, that f***ing sucks for the game. This Yunara is going to be a bit of a problem, but ends up being fine, I guess. Why engage on Rel like that? I don't get it, because they just think that they win. Normally, you do win versus most AD carries. Most AD carries don't have the damage of Yunara in situations like this. And they thought that because they had like a summoner advantage, because he used the spellbook, that would be good. And then here, Hope has barrier. But I think he just thought he was dead. He had it there at the end. See how this fight goes. Flandre moved all the way across the map. The Shy is just not here. They can hold this banana bush. They have to hold the banana if they want to fight. Flandre has to ult here. He doesn't ult, he's just dead. He flashes instead, he's dead. I don't know, that was really bad by him. They're losing 4v5. Ornn wasn't even here yet. I mean, they have to fight there on the banana bush. This is the same thing that happened when we played, right? This is a C9 problem. Oh my god, they're just getting clapped. They're just getting completely clapped. Holy shit, IG is just so much better than them. I hate to say it, bro. I hate to say it, but they're just so much better than them. Holy f. They won this 4v5. They won this 4v5. Kai'Sa's not level 6. They got clapped in lane. It is what it is, bro. Oh no. IG has just surpassed them. A huge shutdown. Does he have W soon? My god, this Yunara is 1.3k gold up. I mean, they're only down 1k gold. I mean, it's still playable once they hit level 6. I mean, also the fact that Rookie gets killed here is actually so good for Tarzan to do because he's missing out bot waves. They're actually only down 800 gold. But my god, man, it's looking rough. And the way Flandre was holding the space is just so bad, actually. Flandre got a few plates. This Yunara is insanely juiced, though. This is not how I expected the game to go at all. I thought that the lane would be, like, pretty 50-50. And then in team fights, it would just be AL favored because they could just use, like, Nautilus ult and Wukong ult. But they're actually fighting to the death before these guys have ult, right? Hope is level 5 and Kale's level 5. And Mako's level 6 and Gala's level 6. So they just can't play. That's why they're losing 4v5. And the reason why they're both their ballers are level 5 is they just got clapped in lane, bro. They just got shot on. 2v2 just killed. I mean, I don't know what the Shy was doing here, but I don't think it was good. Do we have Kraken Slayer yet, man, or what? Okay, we have Kraken Slayer on Kai'Sa. We have Kraken Slayer on Kai'Sa. We could pray. I mean, this is kind of sad to watch. I mean, Kale's form has been the worst out of everyone on AL. Kale and Shanks, who were playing really well, have just been playing really poorly. I mean, no one has been playing as well as they were playing at MSI, but that was Gala's ult, right? Wait, did Gala ult? No, he didn't even ult. I thought I saw him dash. Never mind. Maybe AL had the Cinderella run in spring? Well, how do you explain winter then? People are so ready to just discredit AL as frauds. It's like so crazy. Maybe they were just pretending to be good. Good play from AL here. I mean, that puts them in the gold lead here. Puts them in the gold lead just like that. It was a fluke. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy that people would rather call the first 6 months of the year where AL was a legit good team a fluke than call the last, like, 2 weeks of regular season summer a fluke. Like, that level of delusion is, like, scary to me as a person, you know? This is not the best fight for AL to take, to be honest. I don't really like them taking this fight. I mean, they can, but they have no position. They have no Kai'Sa ult yet, so they would have to play after the... They have to play after this situation. Oh, that's actually pretty good if they're able to one-shot Mako. Well, that looked weird for Flandre, no? They did one-shot Mako here. Ornn is just in. Ornn is just in. Oh, they hooked Yunara. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. They win. They stomped them now. Yunara got hooked here, bro. That's crazy. Oh my god, they got fisted. IG got completely fisted here. They got 5-0 aced or what? 5-0 aced. Oh my god. And now AL is massively ahead, bro. 3k gold up. And they're going to be more than that. They're going to get top turret and mid turret. They're about to be 5k gold up in this game. I mean, to be fair, the problem with AL has been that they haven't... Before, AL would get in these positions and it would be 100% over. It would be like giga over when they would get a fight like this. Now, my problem with AL is that they throw from positions like this. They literally did it yesterday. They threw Game 1's top esports from a position similar to this, with this level of lead. Andre has no flash. He's just chopped up. I mean, this is what Yunar is really good at. And they just sent on the Orianna mid, and they're going to be able to get mid turret off this. It's going to be fine for AL, honestly. And they're going to get Drake eventually. They're actually going to go 2 turrets mid. They can go 2 turrets here. I'm gonna try to go on Shanks. It's not that easy to kill Shanks. He has Seraphs. Oh, and now they're TPing. This is the Orin as well, or the Sion as well. I was looking to see if it was Sion or Nautilus, but Nautilus didn't have TP. We'll be hate watching tomorrow. Yep. I mean, the thing is, I don't even like really... I like the way T1's been playing right now. I actually like how T1 has been playing. I think this is like kind of the best consistent form they've had in years. But it's just like, I always get sucked back into the hate. Because if I like, I'll always just have some shit that just makes me want to see them lose again. I mean, it's always been the same. Like I've never had anything against the players, really. It's just like, I don't know, man. You just met with such cringe, like the mind control Faker moments, man. The times where Faker plays, like something happens and then Faker has mind controlled the enemy team. It's just too crazy for me. Okay, Ornn broke the wall here. They're trying to just zone Wei. Wei is going to look to ult. Wei got stopped by Flandre. Flandre shot on him here. Flandre might die for it. They should not play for the fight. AL should play to leave. If they got what they came for. They're hitting frontline. I mean, they can actually kill frontline here, I think. Oh my god, Tarzan, what the f was that, bro? What the fuck did I just watch Tarzan do? He was trying to get his ult off on Gala so that they could actually play here. It's still fine for AL, provided they just leave this. Oh my god, it's not fine at all. They just got aced. See, this is what's been their problem, bro. This has been their problem. They just gave a fucking random penta to Gala after they got the objective, and they could have just left. They could have just left the Sion and everyone went out. But Tarzan flashes in and they just throw the whole game. And now they've went from being like 4k up to even. To losing, actually, because they're going to lose mid turret and bot turret here, maybe. This has been the problem. They've just thrown games like this. It's not really been them getting ahead. It's just that it feels like they can't stay ahead. Like here, as soon as Sion is committing his entire HP bar to canceling Wei, and you're taking this much free damage, you don't fight anymore here. You just don't fight in this situation. Like, Flandre cancels him, which is good by him. You get Otacon for the life of your Sion. But here, you watch what ends up happening. Hope has the flash, and then they keep on trying to fight. And like here, they should still be running. Like here, they should still run. But then Tarzan goes in, gets stunned, gets one shot. And now they're 3v5. Like, they could just leave the Sion and get out. But instead, they'd rather make this into a world war. But yeah, it's just really tough, bro. It's really tough. They do this almost every game. Or every series, I should say. They don't do this every game because they do win games in their series. But they do this almost every series since they've been back. Just try to overfight something that is not fightable and give 1 million gold to the enemy team. Same thing happens. Flandre gets caught on side again. It's happened last time as well. I mean, look at Gala's look at Gala's conditions. He's got both sums up and he's 11 kills. The game is hard now, bro. Like, it's not unwinnable because you still have, like, your comp can actually deal with a fed Yunara. Yunara is a very killable champion. If this was a Xayah, the game is over, I think. Okay. Tarzan's trying to get a flank onto Gala. Oh my god, is that it, Hope? Oh my god! Oh my god, like, if they were walling, I could see the angle, but holy God damn. They're just getting clapped. Oh, this game has been a roller coaster. Now Gala's got GA. I mean, the game's unplayable now. It was already hard after they gave the Penta to Gala, but now it's a lot harder. I mean, Tarzan knows the minions are on him too, so like I don't know what he thinks is gonna happen here. I mean, if Talia is walling and they're all sending, I can see the angle, you know, but it's like that's not what happened. Tarzan baiting his team. I mean, maybe. Like, I mean, it's not a good look from Tarzan after what happens, right? But at the same time, you can't send like this in such a ridiculous way. I mean, Hope just got clapped, and this is his best champion too. I mean, Kaisa normally is like something that he's just winning with consistently. Oh, Talia got it. Oh, the Otacon. Flashed. Oh, that's the flash. I mean, that keeps them from the game being over. The game is no longer over. And Gala has no flash, but Gala is going to have GA, so it is what it is. But I thought it was Mako Smite. Brought it down to 900. I mean, if Gala's in the fight, you can't win. Gala's got GA now. He's just 5.6k gold up. It is too insane, actually. 5.6k gold lead on 80 carry. Is this a thing from Wei? Wei? Brother, what? Nah, it's disgusting. Nah, it's disgusting. I don't know if AL should fight this, honestly. I feel like they shouldn't. Who cares about this third Drake, seriously? I mean, it's interesting, right? Because a lot of the things would be like scaling, but it's like Ornn is scaling on one side, but on the other side, AL have Otacon. So like their gold is not indicative of how strong they really are. Like 33 flowers is actually pretty nice. They're gonna have to base here. Kind of ugly. I mean, they're gonna get Drake and they're gonna open mid for it. Not gonna be good. They lose 2 turrets for Drake, and it's only second Drake for them and inhib. But I mean, the inhib doesn't matter. Pretty much all this means is that if AL loses the fight, they guaranteed lose the game. Because they open mid like this, but realistically, that's probably the case either way. So it's not like that's a massive L or anything. See how they play this. Arsene can get an angle to steal here. Oh, he flashed and he missed. Oh, if he got Gala there, it could have been huge. He's gonna walk up and ult him now, or what? Just a dry ult, or what's happening here? Trying to engage on anyone. Gala got exhausted. They're CCing Gala the most they can. Hope is playing the other side of the fight, though. I mean, the other side of the fight is looking pretty okay, but the problem is that Gala's still alive, and if Gala's alive, can they win? They can't. They can't. If Gala's alive, they cannot win. That is the answer. They didn't get his GA either. They did get his flash and his barrier, but... Oh, he dies. He dies. They can end mid. They can end mid. GG. I think they can end mid. I don't know. It's like Gala was CC'd, so they tried to play the other side of the fight, but once he got in there, it was just cooked. Man, imagine if they just didn't give a free pet. Like, imagine how many mistakes they had to make this game to lose from AL. I feel like at this point, it's like the teams just have to start playing better, because I feel like they have a draft advantage. They have like just OP champs. Their champs excel at countering Yunara, and then they still lost. So it's hard to know which games AL are going to win and which games are going to lose. They're going to lose at this point, because yesterday they won a game similar to this, where it was just like a mega free win. Where it's similar draft, right? It was like Wukong, Kaisa, this type of stuff. So, yeah, just is what it is. Jarvan? I mean, it's got to be a Poppy angle here, no? You're playing into Jarvan, Lucian, Poppy, bro. Come on. We're not going Braum here, are we? Braum into Annie, Jarvan? I don't really with it. Over Poppy? Poppy into Jarvan was like always the matchup too. I mean, to be fair, there should be enough picks. Like, you can drop jungle here. You don't need to go Poppy. Poppy is not even that good in this game with it, like, into Rumble Annie. It's just good into the Jarvan. And I just think Poppy's OP in general, bro. I feel like this Poppy champion is completely... Sivir? I don't know, bro. I don't think it's Sivir into Lucian. Sivir into Lucian sounds really, like, scary. That was always the matchup that Lucian really liked playing. I think Senna is way more reasonable, yeah. Connected into Rumble is really hard. I don't know. I don't think they should do that. Skarner? I could see the Skarner angle. I'm just a little bit worried about the Senna just being crazy in this game now because they have nothing to pressure the Senna, really. What does Mako want to play here? I mean, he could even play things. He probably won't do this. He'll probably just go Poppy into Braum. I don't think that's good. He'll probably just go Alistar. But he could technically play something like Thresh in this game. Thresh is pretty annoying for Skarner. It's something that beats Braum in lane. Fine. Here's Biscuits. I mean, the Shy just used Flash. Normally kind of scary to use your Flash when you're playing Rumble into Mbessa Skarner. Because if Skarner ever visits up here, the Shy is probably just dead. He will get a better base, obviously, than the Mbessa, which is pretty big. They have a ward, though. I mean, they know where Wei is, so he's just going to receive the wave here. And then after he receives the wave, he probably needs to base, and he might need to run bot. We'll see. Try to dive him. Dive should never work here. I don't think the dive should ever work here. If Flandre plays like a human, he has his W up. Okay, they're just looking. I think it's pretty bad, but let's see. He has W. I mean, it ends up being 1-for-1. That's good. That is good for IG. If they can make it 1-for-1, then it's a good dive. Just thought that Flandre would be able to like kite it more, you know, and go towards the top side of the turret so that Wei wouldn't have an angle to flash out. I think he could have played it better, honestly. Yeah, I mean, they deny the wave, so that's good. Nice front. Flandre took grasp here and not electrocute. Trying to get a good trade here. They can start Drake off this. Hope needs to stay in lane. Oh, they're not going to start Drake. I feel like they could start Drake here, though, because they know the enemy jungler should be top on this timing, because he pathed top on his first clear, which means he'll be top on his second clear. Bro, I mean, these are some clean dives. Like, I can't even blame Flandre for this. Like, the first one I think he could have played better, but this one with Rumble ult, then he can't play it better. The thing here is that I feel like AL should have got Drake for it, and they didn't get Drake. That's just going to TP top here, or is he going to TP bot? Okay. Can they dive him again? Can they actually dive him here? Nah, they're not going for it. Okay. I'm wondering, because this guy didn't buy a ruby crystal. Like, he is ult now, but Jesus. Okay, the Shy. It's got 2 and they're gonna leave here. Guy just dead. Just one shot. They're getting clapped, bro. They're getting clapped. Guess he needed to flash earlier. Look for Rookie. Maybe they can get his flash here. Oh, maybe he's dead actually. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead if Tarzan hits. Yeah. He really did not want to miss that ult. Tarzan really did not want to miss that ult. I don't know. They don't have Flash or Skarner ult. They can't contest this. If they contest this, it's just like, that would be like legitimate tilt in my opinion. They should just, what they should do is exactly what they are doing, which is look at them here. It's actually good to look at them here because Flandre has TP and it forces the Shy to keep on moving down and it lets Flandre like get back into the game topside. Like, he gets like an extra wave topside, gets to get a plate topside, you know? There's times where it's good to do like the cinema gaming. It's not good to show up with 5 people and look at them almost ever, but in this situation, it's good for them to force the Shy to walk down. Use like the implied pressure of the TP to make it look like you can fight. Because then if the Shy shows top, maybe they can actually fight, is what the Shy is worried about. Also, if I played ads, the run ad button would be grayed out because the run ad button... Ooh. I don't know what Tarzan's doing. This looks really greedy. I don't know what I'm watching Tarzan do here. What are you doing, Tarzan? Is this that good? I mean, it is 4v5, but for a moment. People are flashing away. And that's actually really good. I mean, I guess they really forced because they had like the man advantage here for a second, but it looked like so ugly in the way it was done. It just looked really like desperate, but I mean, it's a good play, I guess, because of the numbers. I don't know if IG really wants to like lose the game over this. Like, this seems really bad from IG. Yeah, I think that they should give this situation. Okay, Flandre just missed ult. Maybe now they could re-enter it, to be honest. His rookie has flash up, and Mbessa just used ult, which means that it's much easier to play Senna now, right? Like, Senna doesn't have to worry as much about getting one-shot by Mbessa. I think his Rumble is showing top during this, so we'll see. Tarzan ult was missed again. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Looking really bad. Maybe they kill Rookie. They have to run, though. They have to run for the fucking hills. They need to head for the fucking hills right now. Ends up being 1-for-1 again, but Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. It looked so sus. And then obviously Tarzan's ult. He got knocked in, and then he ulted, and Jarvan EQ'd. He wasn't able to get it off. Like, Tarzan's having a stinker. But this is kind of how a lot of teams crumble. I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's like, a lot of times when teams start crumbling, it's like one guy plays bad one game. Like Hope played really bad last game on one of his best picks. Then Tarzan is playing something that he's generally good at. Then he plays really bad the next game. And it's like somebody's always having a bad game. It's like you never have all 5 players playing well at the same time. I thought this was going to be insane from Rookie here. I'm surprised that they were able to like win this or like come out even here. And the bad thing for them is that Gala is getting stacked off these fights. So Gala went from being like not that stacked to getting kind of stacked here. And it's like as AL, you kind of want to fight things now. Like your team comp kind of wants to fight, but I don't think you actually should be winning these fights. That's the problem. Oh, that was canceled. Tarzan canceled Mako here, and Mako was trying to combo. Pretty good Aurora ult. They all send on Rookie. They one-shot Rookie. Now let's see how the rest of the fight goes. Tarzan's frontlining here. It's being played well. Oh, the Shy just went. The Shy ran it down completely here. It's really good for them. They can get Otacon as well, I think. Never mind. They can't. If it was bot side Otacon, they would have got it, but here they can't get it. That was well played. They have had these glimpses of playing well, but then they have like horrors as well, so it's very hard to know how it's gonna go. I think JDG or IG will apply Worlds. I think they'll apply. Yeah, I think they'll apply. I don't know if they'll get accepted, but I think they'll apply for sure. I mean, I think that IGE should be expected to make Worlds. I think AL, BLG, Top Esports, IG are the teams that are expected to make Worlds, in my opinion. Just finish and leave. Now leave. Do what you did last game, or do what you didn't do last game, and leave, brother. Nice from Shanks. And just leave. Wow, we got Otacon and then we left. Huge. We got Otacon and left. Crazy. Bro, I've been really enjoying LPL recently, to be fair. When it's not the Nirvana games, like, I think this is when I enjoy LPL the most. It's just like mid-summer regular season. It's like things are not too crazy, too many crazy stakes, but you just get like pretty good games every day. I wish that we were in the old format, to be honest. I like the old format so much more. You have these like 9-week regular seasons in LPL, LCK, LEC, LTA. You get a 9-week regular season with best of 3s, and then you just go into like a really high stakes playoffs, and then you have bigger breaks and then 2 international tournaments, bro. I with that shit. I really like. I don't know if it was just that I was used to it, but I really enjoyed it. And if they can do the same thing and they just do like the separation of groups like they do now in LPL and LCK, and they just extend it, bro, imagine you can get like Genji and T1 playing against each other 4 or 5 times a split in best of 3s. This game. Hail? You motherfucker made me jinx it. Still should be good for AL, by the way. AL should win this. And Bessa gets it to the back line. He's just on top of Gala's face. The Shy will die. They should just lose. Okay, Flanger just completely inted. I don't think he can escape. He can 100% escape if he doesn't flash in. The Shy is dead behind him. He has all of his spells up again. All of his spells can be used to escape. Looks like they're going to get it. Question is, how's the fight going to go? I mean, the fight should honestly go well for them. Oh, Alistar ended up getting it, but let's see the fight. Let's see the fight. I think the fight should be good for... Oh my god, Shanks got one shot. Oh, he missed. Oh my god, are they going to lose the game right here? They actually lost, I think. Game's over, no? Is the game over? Can they just run down mid? They have Baron. Maybe they can't end. Maybe they can't end. Oh my god. Shanks got one shot. Why, man? Why, Shanks? Why? Bro, they got double smited as well. Hope is dead. Oh, they can't end. They had a different AD carry. This shit is over, but yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, Skarner can also ult to cancel smites to make it so you can't smite. So it is what it is. Bro, now it just looks like so much less winnable. Look at the items now. Look at fucking Gala's items. Look at what he was on before, bro. How weak did he look when he was on LDR rapid fire Shiv 3 minutes ago? Gala is just running it down completely. Oh, it's just a bunch of World Wars. Nice. Now it's just a bunch of World Wars. Don't worry. Gala had no flash and he just sprinted it down trying to auto hope. And the Rumble ult is cooking them. I mean, that's GA. That is a lot of ult used. So does Kale have TP? Can he roll TP here? He doesn't need to, actually. They'll be able to control through mid, I think. Yeah, they have to go through mid here. They have to control mid wave. And this is generally where AL wants to be able to get into some open space. So that when next Rumble ult is up, they don't just like get fisted. Yeah. It's got to be careful about how they play it. They have to be really careful about specifically Aurora getting one shot and stunned. Gala's range is an issue, though. Gala is so strong on Senna, and now he has flash. Trying to get the Celestial opposition down. Let's see. They're sending. They got the Annie. Is Flandre dead? Flandre is alive for now. If Gala dies, then it could be game. Gala's dead. Mako dead. It's over. It's over. They end mid. It's over. No way that he should be able to hold it. Where is Shanks going? Can they not just end? I feel like they can end 100%. Why is Shanks not mid with them? Why did Shanks not walk here? This shit is over if he just walks here. He went to get fruit or what? They just have to hit. They just have to hit. They're doing it so slow. Come on. Go, 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 go. Should be fine. Should be fine. Oh my god, they didn't end? Oh my god, how did they not end here? How did they not end here? They might lose the game now. Oh my god, they might not. They might lose the game now. Why the f did they not just run it down mid? Are you kidding me? This game was free. The Shy didn't have ult. He didn't have ult until the end there. They were just so slow on this. They were super slow on this. They didn't realize that they could just go. I mean, Shanks just went, like, Shanks tried to go to f***ing Drake or something. Oh my god, they might lose. They're gonna lose Soul here, probably. They're gonna lose Soul here, most likely. Let's see, let's see. Actually, I mean, they're kind of winning the fight right now, but let's see. If Wei can't kill Hope, then they actually lose, don't they? They actually lost. Damn, bro. I really feel like they could have ended here. I really feel like the game was over. I don't know. AL just lost the game because they didn't end. Like, now they're against Baron, now they're against Soul, and it's like so much harder. I mean, they can still technically win, but it just seems like way too hard. I don't know. Gala can just move so freely. Look at his fucking Cloud Soul, bro. Look at this guy with Cloud Soul. Look at him. Now he's going to have a million movement speed. How can you play? They just need to peel Flandre and the game's over. IG win. Crazy, bro. That is crazy. Ale got Otacon in both games. It felt like they should have won both, and they ended up throwing both, essentially. I mean, if they don't end there, they probably just lose. Yeah, I mean, they could have 100% ended, bro. I'm looking at it again. It's 100% ended. Look at this, bro. Look at what the Shy's ulti cooldown is when they're going down mid, and look where Shanks is. They're question mark pinging Shanks. Bro, look at how, like, tilted they are. Like, he has red buff, right? So he's gonna heal. I guess he wants a plant. Is there a plant in the river or something? But he has red buff, so he is healing. Does he get a plant? Let me see. Yeah, he gets a plant. That's what he went for. But, like, the thing is, you can never try to end here and not end, because if you try to end in this situation and you don't actually get the end off, your bases are going to get canceled and you're going to lose soul. And then if you lose soul in this game, it's going to be super hard to fight. So it's like, it's game losing if you don't end here. So here they walk up. The Shy still has no ult for a while. They can just hit. They can keep on hitting. Imagine if Shanks is just on this the entire time. Look at Rumble's ulti. And here they can just one-shot the wave. Like, I don't know why Shanks is not just like deleting this wave. They're going on this. They're going on turret. Shanks is hitting. The Rumble ult is bad. People are still dead for 9 seconds here. And there's no Rumble ult. But now they have no wave. And then they can't do it. But if they walk together, I'm pretty sure they just win.